Good morning, students. Welcome for today's e-learning session of Sri Jayamrana Primary School, Standard 8, and the subject of the day is English. Students, today we are going to start the fourth prose of our Honeydew textbook, Bipin Chowdhury's Lapse of Memory by Satyajit Ray. So, students, we all have good memory, right? But have you ever thought or felt that your memory is playing tricks on you? Forgetting a part of our lives makes us crazy, right? So, here in the story, Bipin Babu becomes crazy as he is not able to recall his stay at Ranchi. He insists about never been to Ranchi, but there are many witnesses which prove the opposite. This story has been divided into 4 scenes. We will go through it one by one. So, students, it's the story of Bipin Chaudhary, who lived alone and was not a good mixture. He had few friends. Okay, so let's go through it. Bipin Chaudhary was a regular visitor at Kalicharan's bookshop in the New Market. That day, however, he had a strange feeling that someone was observing him closely. He turned round only to see a meek looking person break into a smile. The man seemed much surprised that Bipin Babu had not recognized him. He told Bipin Babu that he had been with him for a week when he visited Ranchi in 1958. Bipin Babu thought that the man who called himself Parimal Ghosh was mistaken. He had never been to Ranchi, and he told him the same. But Ghosh continued to insist, narrating him the incidents that had occurred there, his likes, dislikes, and certain things about him. Ghosh claimed that it was when they met, to which Bipin replied that he spent puja with his friend. Again, Ghosh continued, but Bipin was about to leave. Ghosh was still looking at him in utter disbelief. So, students, what we have seen here, that every Monday Bipin Babu went to Kalicharan's bookshop in the New Market to buy some books. Once, a man in Kalicharan's who was claiming that he and Bipin had met before at Ranchi, but Bipin could not recall that he had ever been at Ranchi, so he couldn't accept the same. So he denied, but the man continued to insist. Also, he tries to remind him about the incidents that had taken place there, his likes, dislikes, and so on. He claimed that it was the October month of 1958, to which Bipin Chaudhary replied that he spent puja with one of his friends. Again, the man continued, but Bipin was about to leave, and the man was sitting looking at him in the utter disbelief. Scene 2. Here, Bipin Babu was regretting for paying attention to an unknown person. He was sure that he could not forget an incident which took place just 6 or 7 years ago, as his memory was sharp. Now, he started thinking whether he was losing his memory. He could neither imagine whether anything was wrong with him, nor believe an unknown person know about his personal details. Then he checked for an injury on his knee, and he saw a mark of an old inch long cut. He couldn't recall when the injury occurred. Then he suddenly thought of Dinesh Mukherjee. After long hesitation, Bipin rang him and asked about the same, to which Dinesh replied that they were on a trip to Ranchi. Now he has lost his appetite. In third scene, let's see. Now Bipin started feeling uncomfortable. His head whirled and he couldn't continue to work. He returned home earlier. At the same evening, a person named Chuni Babu visited him. Chuni Babu was having rough time and wanted Bipin's help about a job. Bipin knew that Chuni Babu was not fit for anything and told him the same. Yet Chuni Babu kept pressing. At first, Bipin sent a notice that he could not meet him for a few weeks, but suddenly he hurried down to see him and asked Chuni Babu if he remembered his going to Ranchi in 1958. Of course, he replied. Chuni Babu had himself been at railway station to see him off. He expressed a great concern about Bipin. Bipin Babu visited Dr. Chanda and put his problem before him. The doctor was puzzled, as Bipin remembered everything except his trip to Ranchi, and yet he was convinced to be there. So the doctor suggested that he should go to Ranchi now, expecting that the sight of the place might remind him of the trip. That's the scene 4. On doctor's advice, he went to Ranchi. He went round the city, felt that he had never been there. Then he went to Hudru, where he was found lying unconscious beside a boulder in Hudru by two Gujarati gentlemen. The next morning he returned to Calcutta. He was becoming crazy now. Then he called Dr. Chanda, asked him for a visit. That day he received an envelope from Chuni Babu. He read the letter in which Chuni Babu told him that his memory was all right. It was his plan in retribution against his unfeeling behavior. Then he told Bipin how he played a trick upon him with the help of Mr. Ghose and Mr. Dinesh. Now Bipin was sure of his sharp memory. Dr. Chanda came. Bipin told him a lie, that he had remembered everything about his trip to Ranchi and he had called him for a painkiller. He had a pain in the hip due to the fall in Ranchi. So, in the 4th scene, acting upon his doctor's advice, he went to Ranchi by the railway station and he felt certain things. It was that he had never been there before. He went round the city and had the same feeling. He decided to try a trip to Hudru also. So he went there at 5 o'clock the same afternoon. Two Gujarati gentlemen found him. He was lying unconscious beside a boulder in Hudru. On regaining consciousness, his first words were, "I am finished. There is no hope left." Next morning, he was back in Calcutta. He was a shattered man now. He wondered if he was going to end up in an asylum. He rang up Dr. Chandra and asked him to come over. That day he went to bed with an ice pack clamped on his head. Then he received an envelope. He went through the letter at once. It was from Chunilal. In his letter, Chunilal had first expressed his bitterness for getting no help from Bipin Babu. Then he frankly told Bipin Babu that his memory was all right. It was his plan in retribution against his unfailing behavior. Then he told Bipin Chaudhary how he had played a practical joke upon him. This he did with the help of Mr. Ghose and Mr. Dinesh. Now it was clear to Bipin Babu that he had not really lost his memory. When Dr. Chanda came, Bipin Babu told a lie, that he had remembered everything on reaching Ranchi railway station. He said that he had called him for a painkiller. He had a pain in the hip due to a fall in Ranchi. So students, this was all in the chapter. I hope you liked it. Deep understanding. Go to the link provided in PDF file and enjoy it. Thanks for watching.